Wow. What are you doing up there?
Just hanging around. Just hanging around. That's all.
That makes sense. But I don't see you hanging.
Who are you?
I'm Blood Moon. Come on down, I don't bite. Or punch. I do punch. I don't bite.
I'm Star.
That's a weird name. I've met someone with that name ever, pretty much.
I mean, it should make sense. I'm really covered in stars.
Pretty much, yeah.
Are you like a new type of daycare attendant?
I'm security.
Oh, you're security.
It's better
I'm
than
an old daycare
hiring
attendant
guards.
model.
Makes sense. Since I'm security, there's no need in security guards, pretty much nowadays, so yeah.
If I'm correct, I think I was supposed to be originally be like a sun model.
No. Too bright for a sun model. Well, not bright enough. Pretty much. Looks more like you were,
Don't trust him.
You look more like a... I don't know, pretty much. The role is unknown to me. Since I'm assuming you rebuilt yourself. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Oh, there's a hand. Could use that later on.
I never really see you down. I never really see you down here, so I was a little cautious about you when you came in here.
I mean, I never seen you around here, but you see me being nice. If you were kids, on the other hand, I'd kick y'all out. Not being nice. I can tell you're looking up at something. What are you looking at?
Nothing.
If I look up and I see an animatronic, I am not gonna trust you. If there's a robotic thing up there, tell it to come down now. Before I go up there and I bring it down forcefully.
Vortex, come down here.
I spotted you out of the corner of my eye.
I don't trust you. I do not trust you.
I can tell you're a security model for the daycare since it's quite obvious. The way you act.
Vortex here's my brother.
Nice to meet you, Vortex.
I don't know how I feel about this one.
Oh, this is unique.
Normal.
Out of all the broken models down here, you two are still operational. It's fascinating. It's quite fascinating. There's also been parts missing for the past few days. Soon it was something else. Maybe robbers.
No, actually, then you'd be calling us robbers because we're
Scavengers, I'm assuming.
our bodies were not in the bestest shape when we found them.
Yeah, I can tell that. It looks like you were an old prototype model for Sun and your brother there. He was maybe an Eclipse model. Maybe. I don't remember. He doesn't look anything like Moon or Sun. Bit more like Moon, bit like Sun. With the rays and all. Man, I wonder how Moon and Sun would act when they see you.
Please don't tell them that we're here.
Oh, I'm sure they're fine with y'all.
No, there's a reason why.
Why would that be?
Yeah.
I can use this hand drill or something else.
If they came down here and tried to kick us out, I'd probably beat them both to a pulp. If they both came down here and tried to kick us out.
Oh yeah, I like you. That's what I would have done.
John, do you really think that that's smart to be saying that, especially because of Moon? Let's not forget who's the one that killed you.
Pardon?
Oh, yes, I remember.
Oh, whatever. It's probably my own hearing. I've been hearing things lately. Pardon you.
What is it?
I've been hearing things lately. Oh, whatever.
What did you hear?
Oh, just a voice of my dead twin. Every now and then I hear it. It drives me mad.
You had a twin too?
Oh, why, of course I did. You can't have someone like me, a reasonable man, without a psychotic side.
Vortex are technically twins. Vortex and I are technically twins.
I can tell he's a climber.
We both.
I don't climb unless needed. When I need to reach parts, more specifically. You know, if any of you ever need help finding parts, just let me know. Oh.
As of right now, our bodies are in pretty good condition. Good, Vortex?
How are you two running? There's only one charging station and it barely works.
Should we tell him?
The only thing that could be it would be souls, but
we'd rather have him figure it out.
I mean, I have two estimated guesses. One, y'all don't require a lot of fuel to run. Maybe half a battery could last you maybe a couple of months. Or soul. Oh, this is fun.
You would be correct on the second one.
Soul. When did y'all die?
Honestly, it's been a while for me. I barely remember. He, on the other hand, he barely remembers the thing. He only remembers how he died and his own name.
It wasn't July 16th. You aren't July 16th victims, then. They'd remember me too.
Wait, July 6th? Wait a minute. You know when that caused the July 16th? Jonathan, get down here.
More like my psychotic half did. The more psychotic side.
The July 16th, remember?
Of course it had to be him.
Okay. And again.
We've seen worse.
The way you act. The way you act. I can tell quite a lot from that, specifically. Your upper arm strength is unnatural for, well, I'm assuming y'all were kids when you died. It's unnatural for a kid with full limb movement. So you were wheelchair bound.
Yeah.
It's quite obvious. You... trust issues. And if I had to guess, you only trusted one of the daycare attendants. Am I correct?
Well, I trust both of them. We both trust both Sun and Moon.
I kinda don't trust Sun. Sun's kind of a lunatic.
More like he's
You
an
gotta keep
idiot.
in mind, Jonathan, you gotta keep in mind that that wasn't Sun from the July 16th.
It was me.
That was him. Remember?
Yeah, but Sun's kind of an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, he can be a little, he can have some moments.
Man.
If I had to guess, you're the psychopath of the group.
Yeah.
Are we sure that's gonna be? Sure that would be considered him or the one that killed me?
Eclipse victim. Correct.
That
expected
one
it.
was just.
Moon.
Yeah. He was a victim of Moon.
I don't know who's more of a psychopath, you or Eclipse.
Him.
But please don't tell Sun or Moon that we're down here or about us at all.
They'll find out by their own. They'll find out themselves. I mean, Moon down here is frequently coming down here. I come down here with him sometimes. But so keep your secrets. On one condition.
What?
What's the last date you remember? That usually tells me something.
I would remember. If I can remember correctly, I believe the last date I can remember was. Are you wanting like the exact date or just a year?
The exact date you remember. It would usually be the day you died.
For me, it would be well, if I remember correctly, I think it was around early October. I can't remember exactly what day, but it was like the year was like 2009.
Man, you died.
If you want it.
And you?
Let's see.
You
Pretty
would
sure I
have had
died
to.
short. I died shortly
Yeah,
after.
2009 too, then.
I'm pretty sure I can recall the exact time of day. It was at like 7:30 in the morning. Don't ask why I remember the exact time, I just do. It's something that just constantly plays in my mind.
I don't remember the exact time of day. All I can remember was just out of nowhere, it was just Eclipse ended up attacking me, and well, and it was last thing I remember was seeing moon, and then everything went black, and I woke up down here.
Interesting. Quite interesting.
We're not the only kid spirits down here, but there's one in particular you need to be careful of.
Name.
It's not just one, it's two of them. They're basically, it's a set of twins as well, but these two will basically, they are really filled with so much anger and hatred that they've manifested themselves into one body, or I should say, an illusion, is what we call it.
What do they go by now?
They go by Shadow.
Pardon?
Yes, I remember. Yes, I remember.
Me and Vortex had a run-in with this Shadow person. They look like the daycare attendants, but in a darker form, and they're not physical. Like, my hand can literally go right through them.
Oh, yes, I remember. I tried to punch them and I got well, let's just say, one of these had to be replaced because of it. I'm guessing he's already met them.
I hate them. I want them dead.
So they have met them.
Shadow can be very rude on occasion. Shadow has threatened both me and Vortex many times. I mean, I can't honestly blame the two kids that created Shadow, because they were never found. Their bodies were never found. Their spirits continues to roam down here, from what I know.
You can't blame them. That's what I've been doing for the past few ages. I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill them. It's the last thing I do.
To be honest, I'd want to kill him as well.
Hey, something we can agree on.
Yeah.
As much as I'm not one for violence, Shadow is just too dangerous to be on this plane of existence.
There they really are. So I let you know. Keep it quiet.
I know about Lunar, or at least we both know about Lunar. Shadow's just manipulating them.
Oh, I know. I even tried
Shadow
to
is just
tell him that he doesn't listen.
Yeah, I'm guessing Moon doesn't want to listen, because Moon's more accepting nowadays.
I am this close to making a weapon that can kill that bastard. Just keep them in the dark about it. And I can get rid of them. Good.
That's the problem. You can't. That's the thing. That's the problem with Shadow. Shadow may have a weakness towards light, but that doesn't kill them.
It weakens them, yes. I know that.
But they're not physical. Is the problem?
The light could weaken them until they eventually get sent back to their actual body.
You know, I actually realized somehow there was an incident between the group. We all swapped bodies, minds, including Shadow. That's when I realized Shadow's mind can be transplanted into a body.
Yeah, I know that.
So you know what that means?
Good.
I just need to find their original body.
Didn't Shadow mention something about their original body was somewhere down here?
Oh, it's probably not.
That is true.
It's probably long destroyed by now. Oh, well,
They said it was somewhere.
So if anything, then in order for us to be rid of Shadow would need a new host. Basically, need a
Theoretically,
like an
I can
actual
just-
physical body.
Theoretically, I can just repair their old body. Not that hard.
Or,
I mean, that's even if you can find it.
well, actually, there is one other way to be rid of Shadow.
I'm listening.
Do you remember Vortex? Do you remember that one incident where there was a shadowy figure that got trapped in one of those arcade machines?
So I remember very well. The bunny. The
There,
shadow.
you can actually trap an illusion something that's like similar to Shadow in a way, and something that is made of electric, can be powered by electricity, basically. You can basically trap them, is what I know of.
Thanks for telling me about this.
But you have to be careful though, because sometimes even if the animatronic doesn't have a spirit, the animatronic mind can be trapped in those machines too.
So, worst comes to worst, if we get Shadow trapped in the arcade machine, we just destroy the arcade machine.
No, we can't, because if we destroy the arcade machine, Shadow can just break free. That thing needs to be an arcade machine that is constantly powered.
Who do we
I have
know
one in
that
mind.
can do that?
I have one in
Who
mind.
do we know
That's-
that can do that, though?
I have an arcade in mind for that.
Is it one of those Princess Quest ones?
Oh, no. That's too simple. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Glitch Trap has a hold of it, so they can just free him. I have one in mind that never powers off. It's in Moon's room. Keep them trapped.
I forgot about that arcade machine.
Yeah. Apparently Moon thinks it's alive. He's lost it.
Well, Moon's definitely gonna think it's alive whenever you put Shadow in it, because Shadow's probably gonna keep on messing with it.
Yeah, but as long as it stays powered, Shadow can't really break free of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, wait, isn't it usually if you manage to beat the game, it would release you?
That's the Princess Quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but with Shadow, I feel like that'd work the same way.
No.
If Shadow manages to beat the arcade, it would release him.
They have to beat the high score
No.
on it, actually. And that high score is impossible to beat. It was set by Moon himself. It's
It's
so
either
hard to-
beating the high score on the game, or basically the arcade machine loses power.
All I need to do is keep them in there long enough for me to find their old body, fix it, trap them in there, and then, well, imprison them in one of those doors, chain it up, and throw away the key. And then again, I can just cage them up and then drop them into the sea. They're both effective.
But listen, we're just giving you a fair warning to just be careful around Shadow.
I already know.
Because Shadow will get their way no matter what.
I mean,
And they'll take out anybody
fought
that
him
gets in their way.
before. He only caused me mental damage. All he could do was mess with my mind. Even though I can't be harmed unless it's Moon's body who's doing the punching. I'm fine.
True, I guess.
I mean, you should have seen Eclipse trying to kill me. It was hilarious. He had an
Just to see
axe.
that.
He had an axe, and you tried to beat me down with it. I called the axe. Oh, it's so fun. It was easy. Don't mess with me. Or you're next.
Vortex. Vortex, come down.
Yes.
Someone's coming.
You guys might want to hide.
Oh, wait.
Yo might want to hide.
Shit.
You might want to climb.
Hide. Okay, cut.
Okay. I'll cut this part out.
No, Night.
Okay.
Night, did you see